Welcome to another episode of The Hot Seat, a sheer therapy podcast where we really get sheer.
Like a pantyhose.
Oh, guys, oh my God. I just had to, before we started, I just had to go and take a quick shower because there was something toxic on me. Toxic. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Shout out to a particular viewer.
Oh, thanks. Shout out if you're watching.
You're so toxic.
So
That
today,
was weird. Her mouth didn't move. Did you see
Denise, man,
it? I heard you're so toxic, but like her mouth didn't move.
and I can't take you seriously because it looks like you have on a hoop earring, but only on one side. But I think it's your headphone.
Oh
It's
yeah.
my headphones. See?
Anyways, so we're having another episode today. And we're gonna talk about ring a ding 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 ring. Happy birthday to you. Dan has celebrated her 40th birthday yesterday,
Mhm.
which would be Tuesday, August 11th.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Wednesday, August
you.
11th. Today is Thursday, and you'll be listening to this on Monday. And I know last week we talked about aging and stuff, but we're going to give it a different spin today because we're going to come from a place of these big milestone birthdays and when you reach them, why they feel so different, how you celebrate them. Do you celebrate milestones big? Like, what makes it so important?
This doesn't taste like it has alcohol.
Happy birthday to you. Happy.
Is that another free candle you took from the salon?
Klepto.
Still burning,
Opportunistic.
still burning bright.
Beep.
Burning bright,
Um,
baby.
I just also want you guys to know that Danielle came over for a latte today, but the latte turned into rosé
A lot of rosé.
because this is 40. This is 40.
I drink between 12 and 4. I'm sober by 6, and then I do my 10K walk.
Do you have a
sober.
glass after the 10K walk?
No, but usually I have a glass of wine before I do my walk.
Really?
It's very
Does it make it
relaxing.
does it make it more?
It makes the walk more meditative because when you're drunk, you start talking to yourself and then you really start like working stuff out in your head.
You know what though? I already said that we should take a trip to what do you call that place again?
When you take that drug and you hallucinate?
Oh no,
Oh, never
those
mind.
retreats where you take all those plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashwagandha. No, something.
Shaman.
What?
Shaman. No, it's like there's this thing. I can't remember the name. I gotta ask this girl, but you take this drug,
Ayahuasca.
ayahuasca,
What's
and
that?
you flippin' hallucinate, but you come home and you've worked out all your shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's like an episode from Netflix Goop when the people started taking the stuff and
Chelsea Handler did it.
and
She went to
hallucinating.
Peru.
Oh, is
Good.
that Gwyneth Paltrow?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get messed up,
Very.
but then you come back all put together.
you vomit. You're sweating. You're puking.
You hallucinate, like
And then you heal all of your childhood wounds.
You know, we should do that and tell the listeners how it was.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Maybe.
we would do it if we would still have sheer therapy after.
What do you mean?
Like maybe we would like, I don't know, wake up and be like, we've already dealt with our therapy.
We dealt with our therapy. We're done. No.
I'd be there in the therapy while I'm taking. I just can't take good photos.
We can talk about therapy. Okay.
Yes, we can
I
talk
just-
about therapy. That's a topic for next week, guys. Therapy.
I just can't.
I just also want you guys to know that sheer therapy may not exist with Denise at some point or Danielle because they can't take photos, but we're going to teach them. We're teaching them.
I tried to take a photo today, Denise, and she redid it.
I saw the difference though. It was more tighter. Like it was
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
We need to fill the gaps.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And blur the background.
I'm
Okay.
really sorry to the listeners. We're going off track, but back to that. When you have a milestone birthday, why is it so important? And is this something that like we've created that we now build into? I think it's a great thing. It's
Mhm.
like you turn 20, then 30, then 40, 50, and everybody wants these big milestone birthdays.
Yeah.
Actually, like today is my mother-in-law from the States birthday. She's turning 60. We were
Oh.
supposed to go to Jamaica,
Mhm.
and every time she has a birthday, we miss it for some weird reason. This reason is COVID and traveling and nonsense.
Oh yeah,
But
my face is hot now.
here comes the wine. But I feel really bad because it's a big milestone to her. It's 60. And I just think, I don't know about men, but I think as women, when your birthday comes, especially a milestone, you do a lot of reflection.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there she goes with the wine. So it's like, Danielle just said before we started that she wakes up early because she wants to see the sunrise because we take for granted that a sun rises.
I did it for one day. Yes.
But you know what the funny
Yesterday.
part is? You know what the funny part is? She wakes up she wakes up at 5:30 to go and see the sunrise, but all she had to do was check the weather app because sunrises don't start till after 6. You could have given yourself some extra time.
No, but it told me 6:15, but I wanted to when you don't want to jump up right out of bed and start the day, I had to work my way into the morning.
Oh,
then,
okay.
yeah.
Well, you know what? You get it's an E for effort. It's
That's
an
it.
E for effort. But you know what? According to The Economist, Americans tend to see their happiness increase after hitting 40.
I believe that.
And I feel like people don't like to celebrate milestones. The only reason why they don't like celebrating the milestones is because they don't feel like they're where they want to be in life.
Okay, well, I put a spin on that yesterday.
What's your
Okay.
spin?
I put a spin. So I spent my 20s and 30s thinking like that, right?
Mm.
I'm not where I am. Life's supposed to go a certain way. How come I'm not checking off these boxes? And I said to myself yesterday,
Yeah.
Danielle, think about it. All the things everyone has already done, you still have to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I still have the excitement, God willing, that to look forward to still being pregnant if I can, or however that's going to work out. I still have to look forward. Like there's just a lot of things I still have to look forward to if it's meant for me.
Mm-hmm. You know
That's
what?
it.
On a
That's
side
all I have
note,
to
though,
say.
I'm watching this
Maybe
show.
we turn 40 with nothing to think about.
Yeah, like, and now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be
Here, as she refills her glass, guys, she's
But you know what, though? Talking about the pregnancy thing, I'm watching this show called Shaws of Sunset. And there's this one girl on the show, and she's 40. And she was like, yo, screw it. I want a baby. And she got a sperm donor and had her own baby.
I am getting so pissed off at my
And
cousin because
she's
I
doing
keep
great.
telling her, why can't we have a latte? Me, you, and Denise, and maybe cousin Pris. We go to the sperm donor clinic. We pick the best guy with her.
No. You do it online. It's a catalog.
Okay, so we can pick the guy and I will raise the baby with you. We can have a baby together.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, she moved her.
But I
she moved her
would.
mom in.
I believe she means it. Like I actually really, I know she means it.
And my tenant is leaving. You could come to the apartment downstairs and I could rock the baby while you sleep.
But this is how good my life is. This is why yesterday too, I was like, I have such a good life. Like I actually have a good life. Like who would say that to somebody? Like I have someone that's saying that to me.
Yeah, you have
I don't
options.
have a reason to be upset. So
We
like,
can have a baby.
yes.
We can
So
have a
turning
baby.
40 though, you do have to hurry up and make some choices because stuff like that you don't control. Like there is a time limit.
Mhm.
So like I may have to revisit that in the next few months. I can't push it.
I'm
like,
putting it
any
in your
longer.
agenda.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
push it
gonna
any
write it in your
longer.
agenda. We have to
So
pick.
that, and then I want to read a quote from
Okay.
Iyanla Van Zant.
Yanla.
Trust is not being comfortable. It's about being willing to move beyond your comfort zone when there is absolutely no evidence you will be supported. Trust is based on your ability to stand on your ground and rely on your own abilities, knowing that no matter what happens, you will be better off than you were in the beginning. That's it.
So you don't want to elaborate?
No, I just feel like you reach a certain age too where you have to be comfortable in your own choices and just know that no matter how things work out, it's your own choice and it's your own like what did I just say? Like the quote that I just said was like, just like trusting in yourself so much that no matter what happens, like you have to know, you have to be so confident in your choices that, like she said, even if you're not going to be supported, right? Like I can't base choices off of, well, am I going to get help here? Is this going to work out? That how's that going to work out? Like you just have to have strength and like, this is my choice, whether anyone has my back or not. Like I have my own back at this point.
Yeah, because it's true. Like many people are in situations where they think, okay, well, we're going to raise a family and we're a family with a husband and wife. So if I can't do it, he can. But like, I think no, if you're going to have a baby, just know you're going to have to be 100% responsible for the baby. Or like, you know, when they say marriage is 50-50, no, it's 100-100. If you need to know you're doing 100. So like if you're going to make choices or like dive into things or like you're 40 or like yeah, I'm going to go do this baby thing, but I'm 100% responsible, like, because at the end of the day you cannot actually rely on anybody.
No, you can't.
Like actually zero. Like you cannot rely on anybody. You can't rely on anybody in this life, just yourself.
Okay.
Right?
I'm sorry.
Danielle's getting
Amen, Sandy. Come here,
Um,
Sandy. You want this?
Yeah.
You want a paper?
You want a fan, Dan? Dan, what's going on?
There's hair in here. Oh my God, Sandy's hair. And not just with having a baby, like with literally everything, like even like prioritizing, like, so every decade that comes is a decade gone. Like that's it. It's done. You're not getting it back. And like when it comes to like working and all this kind of stuff, like time is so much more important than like we need money to pay bills and we want extra money to have a good life and do things we want, but in the bigger picture of things, like time is really the only thing that we need to prioritize. Like how do we spend our time, with who, why?
I wish I could buy time.
It slips through our hands every second. Like that just passed. What I just said is over.
Yeah, it's over. Like Landmark says, there's no past and there's no future. All you have is now, and you don't even have now because now is gone. And what I just said, it's gone.
And I think that's why people try to restructure themselves every decade, because you're like, shit, that last decade just slipped right through me.
Yeah.
And like, holy shit, I only have X amount of time left, God willing. Like, we never know how much time, but assuming you're going to live pretty long, you're like, okay, all that time has passed, and what's coming up now? So that's what I took away from it.
So here's a list that I found online of the 40 best ways. I'm not going to read all 40. Could you imagine? 35. The 40 best ways to conquer your 40s. Let us know, Dan, if this is true. Number 1, let go of some of your control.
No, I don't have that.
Okay.
You don't have control?
No, like
you don't have control to let go of. I think she needs to grasp onto something.
Yeah, like I need to take control. Like I just like don't.
Another piece of chocolate.
Oh, you're not in control. You don't have the control issues.
She needs some more control. Like
okay, it's okay. There's 39 more. Maybe one of them is applicable.
Although someone told me having anxiety is a sign of control, because it's like you're so worried about the outcome because you can't control the outcome.
Yeah.
But anyway, keep it.
You care less about how others perceive you. You know what?
Yeah,
I don't think you've ever really cared. You know, you conquered that. No.
I've had that on lockdown.
Hold on, guys. She just has to top up her glass.
Oh, okay.
I got that from my dad. My dad doesn't give a shit.
Your fear of being alone subsides.
No, I'm not. I'm not lonely. I just like would like to have a partner, but I'm not lonely.
Okay.
She isn't lonely because we call her all the time and she has to find time for us.
Yeah.
You know, even in a lockdown.
Yeah, I talked about
like
that.
virtual concerts.
Yeah.
She has like virtual dating sessions.
Okay, that's.
I called you out on that because I felt a little bit insulted and
Yes,
offended.
Denise,
I pulled you aside.
Denise, over the pandemic, asked me 2 things. A, it was either A, why are you distant, or B, you have a secret life. But you know what it is? No, I can spend all the time with you guys. I love you. It's that I think when you are single and don't have kids, you try to like just do things, like you keep yourself busy, right? Otherwise, you're like, well, what else am I going to do?
That's true. That's true.
Like if you're at work tending to your kids and husband, you're doing the same thing and everyone else is, it's like, well, I have to kind of like plug in my time.
You don't
Mm.
want to come to work with me?
My face looks like it's red for some reason.
Because you just drank half a bottle of rosé.
But anyways, yeah. So
Number 4, and you'll be amazed how easily you can walk away from toxic relationships.
oh yeah, I don't stick around for that. That's been a long time.
Your priorities change,
Getting there.
and getting adequate sleep becomes one of them.
I think as you get older too, though, sometimes you want to sleep. So you try to do like the 11 to 7 or the 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. sleep schedule. But your adult brain, you lay in bed and you start thinking about your to-do list or what's coming up or things about whatever.
That's why I said I want to go to a dispensary and find something that like,
dope.
no, I don't want to smoke it, but something.
I'm not doing edibles again with you, Denise. No.
No, never again.
I am not being around for you having an edible again.
I'm so sorry for destroying your Christmas.
I'm not. And I will leave you wherever you are laying.
To this day, my mother talks about it. She goes, Denise almost died that night. I had to keep asking her if she was going to die, and she kept saying yes.
The look in her face, though, when she looked at us, it's like, Denise, you there? And she'd just be like, If you want to see the look, you have to go on YouTube.
But prior to that, it was, woo!
Yeah. And then it was like, no, I don't feel nothing. Give me more. No.
So what do you two think about going into your 40s shortly? What, any changes, or you're just gonna, you're good? Everything's good.
I'm good. I cut the fat.
That's a good
I
equation.
cut the fat and the bad waste from time. So
Yeah.
I made sure I got rid of that.
That's all you think has to do with 40 is cutting the fat?
Not literally the fat like on me.
I know.
Not the fat
You
on
named
me.
so many things like control this.
You know what I think you know what I my mind is so programmed to just always be in the present in today's moment. I'm not thinking about what next year will be. That's too far out.
Well, I've told you guys for years, I think since my early 30s or maybe late 20s,
yeah,
that I can't wait to be 40. I think 40 is sexy. I think at 40, like for me, 40 looks like I could give a shit if you like me or not.
Yeah.
I could give a shit if you want to come or not. I actually prefer to be in like crowds of 1 to 2, 3 the most, include plus myself. I don't care to do things that I don't want to do. And I don't care. I think it activated the day before my birthday. I told you I woke up and I was just like, bye. I could care less to invite people because I feel bad. Like I used to always invite people because I felt bad if they were going to feel bad. But now I'm just like, I'm too tired. I could care less to have big crowds over. Like I don't want to clean up. Like I just feel comfortable in myself that if I like it and you don't, oh well. I love it. I think you know how to dress, you know what you like to do. And I think you learn that in your 30s, but by 40, like you don't care if it doesn't fit the mold.
That's true.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yes. She'll be fine.
You don't care if
She'll
you
be
don't
fine.
fit the mold. Like if it doesn't fit somebody else's expectation of the mold that they have for you, like, oh well.
Dan, just stick your head in the freezer when this is done.
Yeah, this happens. It's totally normal.
It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
gonna join her. I just wanted to have a protein shake first because I did F45. So I wanted to fuel my body with some protein before sugar, you know?
Yeah.
So but then I want to have a latte with you too. So I just feel like there's a lot happening.
There's a lot to do. And then we have to cleanse tonight. Salad only.
Salad only.
Yeah. So next year we have Denise's 40th. Danielle actually has planned her own 40th.
I did.
She went all out, got an Airbnb. She's gotten us a private chef because
Yeah.
again, 40, everybody always thinks birthday, oh no, everyone needs to shower me. She's showering herself.
I'm showering myself.
She bought an expensive Airbnb.
Not X, but Hex.
Don't remind me.
I only know the price because I found her the listing and I was like, what about this? But she got us private chefs with gourmet dinners.
Yeah.
And that's not it. She wants to add a bunch of stuff to do in the daytime. And she's
We'll
doing
circle
it.
back to that.
We even tried to ask if we could all chip in, and the answer we were told was no. This is something she just wants to do because 40. This is 40.
I feel like too, like
This is for you.
it feels nice to be treated, but if you can afford it and like the people closest to you are worth it. It's not like you do these things and then you feel resentful. It's like these are the people closest to me who would always do things for me. And if you can afford it, I feel like that's totally fine. Like why
And
not?
I just want to put a disclaimer out there that for my 40th, if God willing, I make it to LA, I don't plan on paying for any of your asses. I don't I don't plan on showering you. I don't plan on showering you with a mansion Airbnb. I don't plan.
The difference is we're gonna go up north for one night. You want to go out to the West Coast for like a week, and you don't pick Airbnbs that are cute. You want it to look like Vibe magazine.
You blame that on your sister, eh? She picked those. She has links on.
No. You said yes, and we have to get a great Airbnb for the gram.
Oh, Jesus.
But she wants to do like Disney, this, that. So like, yeah.
No, man, you got to buy my Disney pass or something.
Yeah. Can you buy our Disney pass for your birthday?
A Disney pass? How much are Disney passes? How much are they?
Can you put in your Dave Ramsey budget?
I will. How much is a day? How much are they?
And then guess what? I'm just gonna learn off of all of you guys because my 40th will be the third year. So I'm gonna learn what worked and what didn't from both of y'all. Maybe we'll just go do ayahuasca.
What's that?
Jesus, now I gotta get high for your birthday.
What's ayahuasca? Oh, the ayahuasca. That's what it's
The
called.
hallucinogenic retreat. No, I don't want to do that.
Where is that?
No. I don't know. We might be in a 17th lockdown by then. Let's plan
If
my
I was to
birthday
do that,
closer to.
if I was to do that, I'd do it alone.
Ayahuasca?
Why? Because you
Yeah.
have too much pride for us to hear what you're battling.
I could see Denise rocking back and forth in her sweat and her vomit, talking.
Thank God nobody's here to see this.
Danielle didn't hang with me in the lockdown. She doesn't love me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I'll just start thinking of my 40th from now. Maybe we can go like to the Peter Pan show.
Oh, I'm not.
Disney.
Look here, MJ.
I am not contributing to her Michael Jackson alter ego.
Okay, Michael Jackson minus all the weird stuff. Okay.
Oh my
I do
God.
Wait,
love-
there's a Peter Pan amusement park? How the fuck would an adult know that? How do you know that?
Where is that?
I made it up in my mind.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh no, God, that's even worse. Oh no.
Well, that completes our episode of Sheer Therapy.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we covered all the things we need to say.
It's officially done. We're at this is done.
Okay,
You know what's crazy, though?
before we're done, what go?
You better patent that Peter Pan amusement park because if someone that
Oh wait. It's gonna be called Peter Pan's.
Peter Pan's. Yo, you know what? You're fucked.
Welcome to Peter Pan's Land of Adventure. Please stand at the side of the cart while the train is in motion.
Oh no, you need to patent that.
Peter
Disclaimer,
Pan.
it's being patented.
Peter Pan. You know what? I said when I'm
That's
40,
amazing.
I'm gonna get myself a nice lavish car.
And
I'm gonna get a custom license plate that says Peter Pan.
love it. Oh,
Peter Pan.
you. That's
Peter Pan.
You serious about this?
You think people think I'm low-key pedo?
No,
No.
not. You're
Peter
young
Pan.
at heart. It's nothing. You're not. It's
You-
not creepy at all.
You
We
guys
just
gonna
tease
you
We
gonna
just
start
tease
calling me Peter Pan?
You know what I see? You know what I see in my head every time she keeps
happening?
saying Peter Pan?
What?
I
Me
keep
with
seeing.
wings?
No, I keep seeing like. Remember the time you did that Rogers ad and your big old bubble head? That's all I see.
You
Oh
remember
my God,
that?
I forgot about
And it
Like
was
a
on the
turning-
subway?
Like
Oh
a
my God,
turning
I forgot
bubble head.
about that. Can we pull that up after? Is that documented somewhere?
We're gonna find it. I have it in the crawl space.
No, man. No, man.
I have it
You
in the
gotta pull
crawl
that out of the
space.
archive.
Peter Pan's.
You gotta pull that out.
Peter
Ugh.
Pan's. Peter Pan's
Woo.
Land of Adventure.
Mm.
Peter Pan's Neverland.
You know what?
Oh,
And then
this
you
is-
just see me.
Oh my God, you guys are fucked.
The land where everybody has fairy dust and they're happy every day with wonderful memories.
You know what though? You
Oh,
Imagine
Like
that plays
love.
through the speakers as you walk through the park.
Yeah. I can imagine. You can imagine. I can. Okay, the last thing I wanted to say before. Who remembers what movie this is from? I don't do boys because I used to be one.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Danielle's checking her blood pressure here.
What are you doing, Danielle?
You're gonna go because she's gonna drink another bottle. But
Happy birthday, Danielle.
hope you
La, 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 la,
enjoyed.
la, 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 la.
Thank you.
That's great. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we can't wait to be back for another episode of the hot seat.
Thank you.
Danielle's taking pictures. Okay, bye guys, and we're coming back next week. What did you say was the topic?
Therapy.
Therapy. The benefits of therapy. Sheer therapy. Bye.
Bye, shit therapy.